Hey, how y'all doing again, man? Continuing our adventure on this hyper tough journey, I guess. I'm assuming this is going to be my mat for the duration of the journey. Uh, let's compare the second leg of the haul. What do we got? First, one of my most commonly used tools, witnessed by my favorite, and Doyle. Not good. Excellent. Better than the Baco ones, in my opinion. Sit here. Excellent. Same reason I fell in love with them. Excellent. Not so good. Comparable. Nah, better than Doyle. Better than Doyle. Significantly better than Doyle. Doyle's are shit. They live in my big box. These are the ones that catch the hammer whenever I need to beat shit apart. Milwaukee ones, got every size they make, and I have doubles. I have my main toolbox here. I have a side box, and I have a Go backpack. I have 3 sets of both of these, 2 of these, and I have an intermediate size in between. I believe this is what, 10, 8? Oh, I don't know. I don't know what size it is. It's 15. So it must be 6, probably 10, maybe 12's intermediate. I don't know. So, what do we think? Well, handle feels good. Feels very much like the snap on. Yeah. So he's got to be 8s. Says it's 10. Jaw width, skinny. Depth of them, very deep. Very deep. This one will go, we got here, 1.25 inches. Remember the package said 1.5 inches. I believe she'll exceed that. Judging from what I could see, barely exceeds. Um, Marked metric on the opposite side. Graduated out to 40, 41. Makes it to 38. This side goes to roughly 30. Um, yeah, the adjustment's a little rough. I wish I kind of went with Milwaukee's way too many fucking screws, which is why these lock up so good. These 3 in contact, just not great. See how the jaws align. Oh, if that ain't a slack jawed looking motherfucker, I don't know what is, man. Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh, it looks like somebody sucker punched the fuck out of this guy. How bad are the Doyles? Let's bring the Doyles back out. I feel like they at least fucking line up decent. Significantly better in that respect. Credit where credit's due, Doyle. You made your jaws line up. Damn, hyper tough. Oh, underbite of the century. And a lot of side to side play. Not confidence inspiring to be tested. Get these shits out of here. Move on to what we got next. Um, as I said, I'm not a big Pliers guy. What we got? 8 inch 6-in-1 wire stripper pliers. Not a big pliers guy, dude. I have some. I use them. Icons, Snap-on knockoff pliers. I have some from OEM Tool or maybe it's OTC. Some shit. Blue handles. I like these handles better. and I also have some from Dorman, purchased from O'Reilly's Auto Parts. Ever since trying this style, I can't stand this style anymore. Does have a crimper in the bottom. Strippers seem to be alright. Reamers, backside. Jaws line up fairly well. Witnessed by the icon. Pretty decent. Working on industrial equipment, especially EV units, fully electric units. These will be kind of a pain in the ass to use. They made a smaller set. I think it was 6-inch. Didn't have a crimper. No crimper, no go, says Gary. I got to travel light. Sometimes I got to walk great distances with a bag full of tools. Every tool needs to be more than one purpose. Adjustable. Every tool's a friggin' hammer. But I don't know. As far as it goes, I don't think I'll adapt to these. I think I'll hate them. They're stiffer than. We'll get out. How far do you need to spread them, Gary? You're stripping one wire. Fuck you. I like mine which, like these, I grab it in and, rip it across. These and be like playing with my dingus. Well, not much to see, man. Generic wire strippers. Soon to be decent. Definitely better than our friend Mr. Adjustable Wrench. Most used pair of pliers. Slip joints. All day long. Twice on Sundays. Doyles, we're okay. I'm pretty slack jawed. Oh, no, it's Icon. Yeah, they don't line up. She's sloppy mouth. And it has this annoying tendency that once you get them set, they click and spread themselves slightly. Hyper Tough, star of the show. There she looks. Looks good. Red and black, baby. Love me some red and black. Grips are okay. I prefer these dipped style grips. Hate the Doyles. They're not good. And they're going to get dirty. These are more, I guess, dip style. These are like dip cushions. Far prefer these Icons. Snap on, very similar feel in the hand. Well, if that doesn't look ghetto as fuck, which I know that's how Nipix does it and everybody else, but that button, she hangs out there. Pretty beefy. Hangs out. Not too much worse, but with this protrusion on the opposite side as well, it's interesting. I can definitely see me snagging this spring and fucking it up. How's the adjustments? How many positions do we have? Looks like 1, 2. Nope. Maybe 3. I don't know. It's hard to tell. 4 position. I don't know. Spreads wide. I know what good that's going to do, I guess, if you're going for the balls. How do their jaws line up? Shall we see? Wow. A lot better than the Icons. I think these might be winners. Quality-wise, Icons feel 1,000 times better. Jaw with opening capability. Max length to max length. Pop her all the way over. Jesus. Somebody put a skirt on it. Quite a bit wider. Overall bite range and width of handles. Narrowness. Icon comes in approximately the same. Slightly larger on the Hyper Toughs. Hyper Toughs leave something. They just don't feel good, but they are smooth. I know they're going to rust like a motherfucker. But I think they might be winners, man. It's got the same kind of teeth. Slightly more aggressive looking and finer on the Hyper Tough. Doyle. Missing that cross hatching for stud removal. I don't know. Time will tell. Seems to be good though. Decent quality. Impressed. Now, what do we got as our next comparison? Well, I did have a couple of the Doyle water pump style pliers. I've since noticed they're missing. New guys like going through my service vehicle, my tools have had a tendency to disappear. Ah, boo. I don't know. It does seem to hold it pretty good until you start shaking it. That's what she said. Hyper tough. The quick adjust groove joint pliers, water pump pliers, is what I've always known them as. Water pump pliers. What do I think? I think I prefer this style still. Never been a fan of water pump pliers. I've had a couple sets. Never was my thing. Too much finger fucking with this and trying to find the perfect spot. I've never owned the Nipix ones. I've used them. Not a fan. Matco pair, which I'm pretty sure are made by Nipix. Good friend of mine had those. Not a fan. You know, though, I don't know. Might just be in my head. They seem to be a lot easier to adjust than what I recall. At the very least, the Doyles that are all missing now. Jaws lined up pretty good. Hyper tough one there. Doyle, good. I do like how close the grip is. I prefer these grips to these Doyle grips. That is for sure. I don't have soft hands, but I like squeezing soft stuff, you know. Juicy booties. Nice movies. Well, I do not know, as mentioned just a moment ago, what happened to my two ratcheting screwdrivers. I had a Williams black handle, snap-on red handle, both of which seem to have went AWOL. So I got nothing direct comparison to the 72 tooth hyper tough fantastic guy. No direct comparisons. However, I can tell you with the utmost certainty that is the lowest back drag, smoothest ratcheting screwdriver I have ever felt. Look at that shit. Show me another one that'll do that. This bitch will practically drive its screws out by itself, boys. That's what I'm talking about. Fuck a cordless screwdriver. Yeah, seems decent. What do we got? We got a carousel of bits. Oh, looky. The inner bit of it spins. How nifty. It'll break. It'll break. Never had one with a carousel like that. Williams nor Snap-on. It was just a hollow cavity, and you took the cap off and shook the bits out. Fairly impressed, though. What do we got here? Roberts. Garbage. Another Roberts. Garbage. P3, 2, 1. Hold up. Now, why wouldn't you put it out facing out? Yeah, that's PH3, all right. I was right there. Huh. Gary, why are we doing this? Read the box. They gave you everything you need to know on the box. Let's see, what do we say? Screwdriver bits, slotted. 1/8 of an inch, 3/16, 1/4 inch. Phillips. It comes with 0, 1, 2, 3. How about that? You'll see that often. Square, S1 and S2. Throw these in the garbage unless you live in Pakistan. And then you come with Star. That's what they called it, Star. Torx. T15, 20, and 25. That's just enough torques to piss you off. Quality seems good. I will probably buy a bit set. Actually, I will buy a bit set and probably replace these bits for ones that I actually need in my line of work. I never used past. I pretty much exclusively use Phillips 1 and 2. If I need 0 or 00, I pull out my small set when I'm working on like controllers and stuff. Need a lot more Torx, a lot more Allen. Yeah. Fuck the slotted. Well, since this is the follow-up, like I said, I'm going to put all these tools in this tool bag. I've been going to acquire some flashlights, some hyper tough flashlights, hyper tough Allen keys. They got a bit set supposed to be coming out like what Icon had done a couple of years back. I'm really interested in that. I'll pick that up, give it a whirl. But just for right now, man, this is what I got. These red boxed tools. What got red all over them? No white. Well, white around the name. This is the new line. These are the new tools. This is Walmart saying, hey, we're coming for your lunch, Harbor Freight. And they're trying to slot themselves up there with Doyle, Icon, Quinn. I wouldn't say Icon, but Quinn. And first impression, some hits, some misses. All in all, for the money, impressed. Do I think I'll be able to use these for 6 months? Hey, look at this. Legacy tool. Hyper tough. Old tape measure. I need to measure how long my schlong was one day. Didn't have a tape handy. Now I've got them all over. But I needed to know immediately. My wife was getting me a banana hammock before we went to the beach, and I needed to know what kind of banana I was swinging around so she could get the proper size hammock. Didn't want too much space, didn't want not enough space. Anyhow, back to the moral of the story, guys. Do I think I can complete this task of using 90% hyper tough? And these guys, by no means are these every tool I use. Rare form here, taking you guys out of the cradle. How about that? No optical stabilization. All right. These are just my main box sockets here. 12 points Williams. For engine rebuilds, metric, SAE, metric chromies, Milwaukee, blah, blah, blah. You can see. I got quite a few. Side box over there. Those are the sockets I actually use every day. So by no stretch of the imagination is that all the tools I use. There are jobs where I will not be able to get it done with this set. But my day in and day out stuff, can I do it? I think I can. But we'll see. Keep your dick out of the can. See you next time.